quick note about the internet. Here at Geek and Coffee, we just ran a speed test and I feel like I'm just trying to find a home. I'm trying to find a place where I can be myself.
I was just knocking stuff over.
Hello, hello, hello. Harper and I are out. We are going to go to Geek and Coffee and hang out and play. But first, we stopped in Centro to hit up the ATM. I wanted to talk about why we left the United States and why we came to San Miguel first. Banking. So we do all our banking online. We have a Charles Schwab account, which has no international exchange fees, and it also refunds your ATM fees. So basically we just get cash out from the ATMs and pay mostly in cash. We do have credit cards, but we find that cash is more widely accepted here. So Harper and I are here at Geek and Coffee hanging out. Jesse's on his way to meet us, and I thought I'd just talk a little bit about why we left the United States and why we're here. To give you the quick backstory, Jesse and I grew up in Florida and then got married after college. We lived in Orlando for a year after college, and then we moved to Wilmington, North Carolina in order for me to go to grad school. The program was 3 years, so the plan was move there for 3 years and then go elsewhere. And we ended up staying in Wilmington for 10 years. We bought a house just before the market crashed. You know, we did all of the things you're supposed to do. We bought a house, we had 2 cars, we had jobs, we ate out, we had a lawnmower, you know, all the stuff that you're supposed to do. And still, like, there was just something missing. Like, we just weren't happy. In 2014, Jesse and I went to China for 2 months and lived out of a suitcase. And when we came back, I remember going through our house and just feeling so overwhelmed by the amount of stuff we had, and just like opening the closets and just feeling like it was all gonna just smother me. So we started getting rid of things. We started paring down and selling stuff and cleaning out the attic and all of that. When we were in Wilmington, like, I always just really struggled to feel like I fit in or that I was at home there. I knew so many people who just loved Wilmington and felt so happy there and so at home, and they fit in and they had a community and all of that stuff, and that just wasn't me. And I just kept feeling like, what is wrong with me? Like, why is this not the place for me? Then after Harper was born, Jesse got a job in Charlotte, North Carolina. So when we moved to Charlotte, I thought, okay, maybe this will fit better. It's a bigger city, there's a lot more to do. And it very quickly became apparent that Charlotte was not our place either. In Charlotte, Jesse was working 2 jobs. He was working a regular 9-to-5 corporate job, and then nights and weekends he was working freelance online. We started thinking about maybe leaving the East Coast, maybe going out to the West Coast, maybe we would do Seattle or Portland. Becky, his sister, went to Guatemala. She started talking about the cost of living there. Jesse and I started thinking like, you know, if you look at what we're making with his side gig, we could live on that if we just didn't live in the United States. That got us to thinking about other places, and we started researching like literally every country in the world practically. And we kind of narrowed the list down, and Mexico is the first stop on the list. Guys, we have about a week left in San Miguel, and honestly, we've both talked about this. If we didn't have our next 2 destinations booked, we would stay. We would absolutely stay because it is phenomenal here and we are loving it. But gotta do our due diligence, gotta check every place off the list for now. San Miguel seemed like an easy place to start. There's a lot of English spoken here. There are a lot of expats. It seemed like a place where we would have a bit of a soft landing. I feel like I'm just trying to find a home. I'm trying to find a place where I can be myself. Weird and artsy and not very stylish and just like kind of quirky. I'm looking for a community of people who are accepting and open-minded. I'm looking for freedom. I'm looking to not be tied down so much. We're selling the house. Guys, the inspection is happening today, and these last few weeks of getting it on the market have been so stressful, but the house is under contract. Hopefully that will go through. Our cars are sold. We have our things in suitcases. We've got 2 closets worth of things in my parents' house that we still have to deal with or figure out or bring with us wherever we go or whatever. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna find what I'm looking for, but I am definitely going to try. Quick note about the internet. Here at Geek and Coffee, we just ran a speed test, and what were the numbers?
78, 17.
The numbers were 78 down and 17 up. At our apartment, Jesse has an Ethernet cable and is hardwired in, and the fastest we get there is around 35 down. At night, it can get super slow. We went to a Starbucks in Centro, and Jesse did a speed test there, and it was about 25 down. Fast internet is a make or break for us in deciding where to live because of the type of work Jesse does. He has really big files that he has to download and upload, so that's a big consideration. All right, we just spent basically the whole day playing outside and running around in the grass and meeting people, and it was just delightful. We stopped at Via Organica for lunch because I'm still feeling just a little under the weather. Not sick, but just not quite recovered. So I wanted lots of veggies, and I had a hummus sandwich with a salad and roast potatoes, and Harper had a smoothie and a fruit plate. And there was this guy there playing classical guitar, nylon string guitar. It was phenomenal. It was just amazing. Harper and I were both absolutely enthralled. So now we are headed back towards Centro to get some dinner, and we're pushing it. We're out later than we usually are, so we'll see if somebody makes it through dinner. And I think you all know I mean Jesse. Temper tantrums, man, the temper tantrums. We have stopped in at Baja Fish Taquito, and they've got a beautiful rooftop, and the sun is about to set, and oh man, oh, it's really good. I don't think you'll like it, so.
Do you maintain that it's jicama with chili powder or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just eat this.
Bring it back. Bring it back.
Okay, so I have wound up with 2 drinks. This came with the combo that I ordered, and it's something, agua something. Oh, that's good.
I was hoping to swipe that. I guess that's out of the question now.
That is so fresh. But it's guava. Yeah, it's guava.
There's chaos happening on the other side of the table.
And this is a sangria. Oh, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. It's beautiful. Yeah, baby. Now look at that. Yeah, you can stir it.
What's this thing at the end of it?
That's just the handle. That's good.
Not even mommy and daddy like spicy stuff that spicy. Whoa, what's happening here? Oh, octopus taco. Octopus taco.
Okay, so this is a shrimp taco, and it's got mayo and some slaw and some salsa. Shrimp taco is very, very delicious. Here I have an octopus taco. It's got olives and I think cheese. Here's the octopus is so tender, and you taste the olives, and it's really good.
It's just knocking stuff over. Knocking stuff over.
Everything has changed.